Happy Tuesday, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having fun and enjoying the games that they're playing. And I just want to say this right now. Thrones of Liberty is absolutely amazing. And it's lots of fun if you have the right people to play with and you're in a good guild. I feel like if you don't have those things in order, it may not be as much fun as what I'm having right now. Like, look at us right now. We're being idiots. We were just waiting for a world boss to come, and everyone was just morphing into the little battles. We're going to like the dungeons. I've still not got the freaking daggers from this. And if you have these daggers, screw you. I'm hating because I'm sick of trying now. I did get the cloak eventually from this dungeon, but I need the daggers, man. I'm doing staff and daggers build, and it's very important to my build that I get those weapons. But just the boss mechanics, I still don't understand this boss mechanics, to be honest. But we just out DPS it and we kill it. This boss was an absolute pain. Again, good communication by Yamzi and Solaris right here. We did this in the guild, so this was a guild. All of the guild did this. Now, the difficult thing about this boss is that everybody was a tank. Well, 80% of people were. I think we had 4 tanks. How many tanks is around there? 3, 4? Yeah. So 4 tanks around there. And which makes it difficult. So if you just had 1 tank, it would have been easy, but nope. We've got a lot of tanks in our guild currently, and it made this boss battle a pain. Like, we was up till like 3 in the morning doing that. Again, you guys saw my first video that I did on Thrones of Liberty. This guy absolutely wrecked me. Now we're back fighting him, and we absolutely wreck him. He hardly does any damage to me. Lots of good heals going off, but I just, when I go through and I read the reviews, I understand it is janky. It is a little bit janky in certain areas, but I feel like they're getting a lot of things right. Give them credit. They are getting a lot of things right. And I know loads of people are still saying it's pay to win. Honestly, I don't see that, because it's hard to get. I mean, the lucent that you get, you can like make the money in the game, and you can just buy gear, and it still comes down to skill. What I would say is that some of the world and like the drops is a little bit tricky, because I've been feeling really disheartened that I've been grinding for so long and I've not got freaking drops. I don't know what the drop rates are, and I've never been like unlucky. And it's like, look at this right now. We're doing like the guild event, PvP. I love PvP. Listen, I am not a PvP player, but PvP in Thrones of Liberty, I don't know what they have done. It is completely unbalanced, and if you're outnumbered, it's just you're outnumbered. That's just the way it is, and it kind of sucks. But you need numbers, and that's just the way it is. But it's fun, you know, dying, going back in, and it's, it's just, we did really good at this guild event. We came 4th or 3rd. No, we came 4th. We were in the top 5 by the time the event came, but it was just like the 3 of us, and we did absolutely amazing in this. This was the mana. Is this the mana one, right? Mana Frenzy, I think it's called. And then yeah, so it's just, there's just so much things that you can do within the game that are fun, but you need like the right guild, right? You need the right guild, and you basically need a good team. Like, for instance, I did a server transfer because obviously my friends was in a different server, so I just transferred to them and I joined the guild that they was in. So I've had a lot of fun with it that way, and honestly, it's just jokes. In the guild chat, I just kind of just mess around, asking stupid questions. And this is us right now, everybody. So the new dungeon, I can't remember what the island is called, but we're basically riding the whale to get to the new teleportation, obviously path on the island. But obviously this was the wrong whale that we caught. But it was just so cool, man, that all the players are all here. Some people did fall off again, but it's just like little events like this are absolutely amazing. And yes, my FPS is absolutely tanked, but I don't have like what's it called, DLSS and all that kind of stuff on. I was just running it raw because I just wanted to see, but it was still smooth. But it's just, I've got all the animator and what the freaking calls, the little toys, and then I had hair strand. Eventually I turned hair strand off, and I saw a massive boost in FPS. But these events and these situations like this they're just so cool, man. It's just kind of like they're getting so much things right when it comes to co-op play, and I feel like this is where it kind of falls apart a little bit, because I am normally someone that I like to get strong enough so I can run the material myself, so I don't have to rely on other people and I don't have to talk to other people. That's kind of like how I play these PvE games. I basically just do it myself, get powerful enough, and I can run the content myself, and I get great satisfaction out of that I don't have to rely on other people making mistakes and messing up mechanics. And there's just so much things that on that side of the front that I understand, where some people are saying in the reviews and they're not having a great time, but the rest of it and everything else that they've got in and the things that they've got coming up is absolutely amazing. However, like I said, you need to be in the right guild and you need to be active. Like our guild, I'm not gonna lie, we took a couple of L's in some of the rift stones. We was outnumbered, but we're going through like a massive reconstruction at the moment, or restructure I should say, where we just need a few more active players in these kind of events. PvP we're back in PvP again, and it's just so much fun. Like this boss though is just hard to fight because of the one-shot mechanic and the pull, and those guys that do the spinning things, they get so much freaking kills just from that stun. Like they absolute farm it. And yeah, I just died right there. And then this is obviously, look at this, tanked it he stunned me. But like I said, I'm not doing like a typical staff and dagger build. I'm basically doing a build based on how I play. Sometimes I risk it and go in and make stupid decision. If I wasn't doing if I was doing like a current staff and dagger build, I would have been dead there. But I've got a little bit more strength. I've gone like strength, dexterity, perception, and wisdom's like in the like low parts, which is, it's an odd way to play, but like I said, in games like this it gives you the flexibility to build how you play. And I know I don't care about the 3%, and if I do this if I get this gear, I can get an extra 3% damage. I'm alright with that. I just like the way that I play. So as long as games allow me to create builds based on how I play, I think those type of games are absolutely amazing, and that's what I enjoy about this game. And it's just so much fun, guys. And honestly, man, I honestly pray that you guys find a guild that is active, and you have a couple of people you can play with, and you got friends to play with, you know what I mean? I really do hope that you guys find that, because the experience that I have, based on my experience, this game is the best game I have played in a very, very, very long time. Like, there's so much content in the game for me, and the guild wars and stuff, the discussions between like our friendly guilds, having feuds, like I said, with other players, and when you see them and then you just run after those players because they killed you last time, like you remember their names. Yeah, you killed me, I'm coming to kill you back, get back. But it's fun, man. And yes, PvP is unbalanced. It is so unbalanced, I can't explain how unbalanced it is. Like, if you don't have a healer, if you don't have like a good CC, if you don't use the food, if you don't do all that kind of stuff, you're dead. If you get caught lacking, you're dead. But that's the fun. Like, I remember one time I was in a dungeon and I didn't know it was PvP. I turned the corner and there was like a full group. I just got pulled and killed instantly. But you know, it happens, man. But I wasn't salty about it. I just got back in there, and it was shadow crypts, so I could just go in and out. I still got my drops, you know, that I wanted, but I just try and stay away. I tried to kill him and I got found again, but that was just me being stupid. Like, oh, I'm gonna kill him back. And then they invite me to the group, and then we end up killing some other people. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? You can just have fun, but it's a lot of fun, guys. And this is where I would say for you, if you're not having the same experience and you're not as happy as I am right now about this game, I advise you to get your friends to play the game. It's free to play anyway, and I suggest that you join a guild that is active and based on how you want to play, whether you want to do PvE, PvP, or you just want to be a casual player, whatever it is that you want to do, find a guild that matches that. But my only thing I would say, just know that I am in every way possible a PvE player. Yes, I'm doing the madness in PvP right now, but I am a PvE player and I take part in the PvP events. You have to turn up for your guild. Yes, I know you want to be a loot goblin and get your loot and gear and stuff like that, but for the Riftstone events and like these kind of world boss events, it's good to just turn up, and it helps keep your reputation with friendly guilds and things like that. I think the guilds that we're with now, they're like the #1 guild in the server, and with the upcoming content for like the castle, I'm hoping that we're still going to be friends with them up until that time, and they're most likely going to be the ones that will own the castle. But there's a lot of good guilds and hardcore guilds and guilds doing transfers right now, so we just don't know how it's going to, you know, land. But continue to have fun. It's happy gaming is all that we want. You know, if you're not having fun with this game, it's alright. You tried it, it's okay. Hopefully you can get back into it or get onto the other game that you're playing. As long as you're having fun, that is the main thing, man. It's a great time to be a gamer. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of the week. I'll leave this running so you guys can just see what happens at the end. But yeah, man, hope you guys, you know, just keep enjoying yourself.